So, hello everyone. Um, Welcome to this live. I'm just going to wait until people start joining. If you are watching this later on, once it's recorded, once it's uploaded, today has been 8 years since I've been vegan. Hey David, thanks for joining. Can you please let me know if you can hear me well, just so I can confirm that it's working? No way, Yahweh. That's a nice username. Please let me know if you can hear me well. We're just gonna need some time until more people start joining. I'm also just gonna make a quick Instagram story so people see. Okay. All right, you hear me fine. How have you been? Gaspare Orlando, thank you for joining, everyone. I really appreciate it. I haven't done a live for a while, actually, so um, I'm happy we're doing this. And I think it might be the last live of 2021. I will just put the link as well so people know. Right. Hello. Thank you all for joining. Update me a bit. Tell me what you've been up to until I just quickly share the link on my Instagram so more people join. Okay. Share. Copy link. Perfect. Draw. Okay. Done. All right. So today we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm open to questions if anybody has any questions. Since usually that's what keeps the conversation running, feel free to ask me whatever you want. I'm also going to share a challenge with you all. I'm really excited about that, but we're just gonna wait until more people join before we do the challenge. I'm just going to check. All right. Perfect. So, hello, Michelle. So I actually just watched a video of Bobby's perspective trying to debunk my video about mental health and the study that the meat industry funded about vegans not being mentally as happy as non-vegans. And you know, one of these videos where you watch and you're like, should I even respond to this? this like he made fun of the fact that I use studies. Like I need to see studies. Like should I even consider responding to someone who doesn't understand why in a society with in a world with 7 billion people we kind of need studies to measure different impacts of different actions that people take. It blows my mind that people think that anecdotal examples are more important than a study. Like when you say, oh, I did this and I ended up feeling like that, that is not a higher information when it comes to its value than an actual peer-reviewed study. Tom, thank you for joining. Happy to see you here. Tom just joined the Animal Justice Project. I'm very happy to hear that. He's an amazing activist from Ireland, also one of my favorite people alive. Have you seen the movie They're Trying to Kill Us? No, I actually haven't seen it yet. I really want to. I'm pretty sure it's really amazing. I have been following um, like the development of the movie, you know, the production and everything, because I follow people who are involved in making the movie. But I haven't seen it yet. I'm really looking forward. I think it hits subjects that we don't have enough information about. Has anyone else seen the movie? They're Trying to Kill Us. It's basically about how the meat industry, um, the animal agriculture industry in general, targets people of color, black communities. I'm pretty sure it talks about the pharmaceutical industry as well, but don't take my word for it. As I said, I still haven't watched it. So yeah. Let's see. I think there's a delay between me talking and um, you're all you all hearing me. So sometimes if I reply to something late, it's because of that, or I'm actually replying on the spot, but because I can see the chat on the spot, but you're gonna hear it later. So yeah, definitely let me know if anybody has seen the movie. David hasn't seen it. Who is trying to kill us? Yeah, it's about the animal agriculture industry, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. So yeah, I also have a live stream donation thing running. If anybody has found any value in what I've done this year on my YouTube channel and wants to donate anything, I put the goal $25. Um, it's it's not a lot. I didn't want to put like 100 or something, and then people go like, "Whoa, what does he think? Like we owe him $100 for all of this." But yeah, nobody has to donate. Don't feel any pressure. It's just something that I've seen other content creators do, and I thought, you know what? If somebody has found any value in everything I've posted this year in 2021, um, they can just go ahead and donate whatever they wish. Um, Chego Bego, hello. Thank you for joining. So yeah, as I was saying, I watched this video of Bobby's perspective. He's this anti-vegan YouTuber. He was apparently vegan before, and his mental health and physical health deteriorated, and he stopped being vegan, and now he's an anti-vegan. But the thing is, like, a lot of the things he says has already been debunked by so many YouTubers. Like, the guy literally thinks that looking for studies to look for answers is something you can make fun of. I don't know what to say. Annoying vegan in a short bus. That's a funny username. It's really good, they say, about the documentary they're trying to kill us. I'm happy to hear that. I did see some feedback. People posted like reviews on Instagram, so I'm not surprised that it's really good. I think one of the makers of Cowspiracy, one of the producers, was involved as well. So yeah, I'm going to share with you the challenge that I want to ask you to be a part of today. I'll share it now because we're gonna have around an hour or so together. Uh, I have teamed up, well, not teamed up, but basically I have been in contact with a someone said he is a meme about Bobby's perspective. So yeah, I'm working as in working with an application company, like it's a startup. It's called A Billion. You've probably seen me talk about it in my videos. I'm not working with them as in like I'm not part of their team, but we've been communicating back and forth. And Lebanese Vegans, the organization that I help in Lebanon with the Animal Rights Center, with the food distribution and everything, they are on the list of companies, organizations that this company donates money to. And the way the application works, the application A Billion, is basically very similar to how the application or website Happy Cow works. And so it's like a huge map of database of restaurants where you can eat vegan food. But A Billion goes even further because it has information on vegan products as well. And what makes it different than Happy Cow is that every single time you leave a review of a vegan dish or a vegan product that you've bought, they convert that review into $1, and then you can donate that dollar to animal rights organizations or sanctuaries around the world. They have a list you can choose from, and so Lebanese Vegans is on that list. And we've raised money like this. Like, people go and review products, and like if you review 20 products, then you can send $20 to Lebanese Vegans. It's not your money; they're converting the review into dollars. I actually did a podcast episode with the CEO of A Billion. He explains everything about where the money comes from, because everyone's like, where's the catch? Like, why would they donate so much money to groups and sanctuaries? Like, there must be something sketchy, right? So I invited him for a podcast. He explained everything. You can check that out. Max. That's Max and Lola playing. I don't know if you can hear them. So during the month of December, they asked me if we can try to get 10,000 reviews for Lebanese vegans, because they want to double the donations during the month of December, which means if we actually get to 10,000, Lebanese vegans get $20,000, which we want to use to get vegan billboards all over Lebanon for the whole year of 2021. So this is something that hasn't been done before. We literally want to get billboards in the city of Beirut in key spots for 12 months straight. So it's going to be a huge campaign. And we are not even close to 10,000, which really upsets me, because I've been sharing on my Instagram for a while, and I feel like people think it like I'm lazy, others can do it, and then everyone thinks like that, and then no one ends up doing it, you know. um, and it's a shame because it's such a good opportunity that they're doubling the donations during this month, you know. So far we have around $850. um, Today's the 19th of December, so I don't think we're gonna reach 10,000, and it really upsets me because I really wanted to do the 12 months of billboards. But we don't have to reach 10,000 for them to double the donations. So even if we reach 5,000, that would be really great. For that to happen, we need a lot of people leaving a lot of reviews. Initially, they said just get 400 people leaving 25 reviews. 25 reviews, by the way, you can do it in less than an hour. It's nothing. But so imagine that over 1 month. You have a lot of time to do 25 reviews. But right now, we don't have a month anymore, and we definitely don't have 400 people doing it. So we are a bit back on that. Now, David just asked, what is the app's name? The app is called A Billion. I'm going to check if I can leave a comment and pin it. Yes, I can. All right. So download A Billion and sign up with code SebAlex. Review and donate for to Lebanese. I'm just leaving a comment. All right. Pin. Okay, so I just left a comment with the information. So yeah, I wish we could reach 10,000. So if some of you there go like, I'm gonna do it, amazing, you know. But you would have to leave a lot of reviews to help us out, which I would really appreciate. Now, there's two things I want to share. One is if you sign up with my referral code SebAlex during this month, for every single review that you leave and then donate to Lebanese vegans, I also get 50 cents. This is not part of the money that they're donating. It's separate. They want to support my work. So, okay. I will get to that comment in a second, Chego Bego. So yeah, during this month, they will also be donating 50 cents to my work. So that's a way that you could support my activism, the content that I make, if you've been enjoying this channel or anything. So don't forget to sign up with the referral code SebAlex. I would really, really appreciate that. Now, the second thing is to encourage people to leave more comments. A Billion said, okay, whoever signs up with your code or has already signed up with your code and starts leaving reviews during the month of December. Oh my God, the dogs are going crazy. The top 3 users that leave the most reviews will win $100 each. All right. And they do this because I know my friend won in September, and they just sent him an email that in September it was a voucher for a vegan restaurant or online shopping, $100, and he got it. But this month it's going to be $100 cash. It's not a voucher. I mean cash. You probably get it through PayPal or something. So if you want to win $100 while helping us get the billboards in the city of Beirut for a whole year, leave as many reviews as you can. By the way, I am pretty sure that every single one of you has at least $50 worth of reviews in their house right now. Because when I said the vegan meals, if you eat in a restaurant, you take a photo, you upload it. That's not the only thing you can do. You can also take photos of anything you have in your kitchen, in your bathroom, cleaning products, makeup, soap, I don't know, toothpaste, everything that's vegan. You can just take a photo, upload it on the app. That's $1. And then double that, that's $2 if you donate to Lebanese vegans. Go in your kitchen, open the closets. What do you have in there? Chickpeas. Of course, you should have chickpeas if you're eating hummus, which you should be doing. Chickpeas, rice, pasta, tomato sauce, everything that has a brand. Basically, I'm not saying like if it's bulk and transparent, like in a bag that doesn't have any brand, you can't leave a review because it's supposed to be from brands. Open your fridge. You know, if you have any vegan cheese, I don't know, some sauces, dressings, whatever you have. Every single thing in your house that is vegan is worth $1 on the application if left as a review, and is worth $2 during the month of December if you donate that initial $1 reviews dollar to Lebanese vegans. So it's not impossible, you know. It's a lot. Like you can raise a lot of money, and I just want to quickly check the comments to make sure if anybody is asking any questions. I love a billion. Bobber's perspective is becoming a religious fundamentalist, and there's no reasoning with those types. Yeah, I agree. Our vegan restaurants struggle hard in our small state. Yeah, it's always a struggle with vegan restaurants, especially now with the lockdowns. Um, a billion is great. I've been able to donate money I don't have lying around just for eating the way I do. Good stuff. Exactly. Like some people want to donate, but they don't have. So this is an amazing way for everyone to do this. No one has to feel that they don't have enough money to do this. You literally just have to grab a photo and put it on the app, and that's $1. Um, let me check. A billion. Okay. So yeah, I've left the comment of how to do it. It's very simple. Maybe the first review you leave, you're gonna be like, how does this work? But then you get used to it. Like this morning, I did like 15 reviews, just still in bed before getting here. You download the application, a billion, sign up with the code SEBALEX, which will help me, as I said, during this month to get 50 cents for every single review, sorry. And donate to Lebanese vegans to help us get the billboards in the city. Lynn B says, or Limbai, I don't know. I've done it, it's easy, it's just an app. Seb, small suggestion, maybe you can post about it in Arabic vegan groups like Egypt's vegan veg group. There are a lot of members and almost no review on a billion from there. That's very good advice. Thank you so much. I just took a screenshot to remember the comment later on. Yes, vegan oil with butter taste, everything, like black sesame tahini. You can also review that. I give you the green light to review black sesame tahini, although that sounds disgusting. How many reviews do the current top 3 have? I don't know, but I can ask them because they can send me the information from the team. It might take me a few days, but if you follow me on Instagram, I will share it there. Reviews are counted throughout the whole year. That is how the application works. But the doubling the donations to Lebanese vegans is only during the month of December. So if in the month of December, if you donate to another organization, it's going to be $1. But if you donate to Lebanese vegans, it's going to be $2. And that helps us so much, especially with the vegan billboards campaigns. It's really expensive to do that in Lebanon right now. And the minimum wage in Lebanon at the moment is around $24. It's the second lowest country in the world. So people in Lebanon can't donate for us to do billboards. So I would really appreciate it if you all take a few minutes a day. It really goes a long way. Some of the money, if there's any leftover, we will use it for our weekly food distribution program. We feed homeless people, refugees, immigrants, struggling families every single week. This Thursday, it was 75 meals, I think. And each dollar, because of the inflation, is now like 6 meals, maybe a bit less, like 5 meals. So every time you eat at a restaurant, you can feed 5 people. Actually, no, 10 people because they're doubling the dollars. So every meal you have at a restaurant this month, is worth $2. Just grab that photo, upload it, and you are feeding 10 people like that. So yeah, I really appreciate it. There's a bunch of comments coming. Hey buddy, thank you for your work for the animals and human animals too. It's really cool to be directly connected to you right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Can you walk around the supermarket and review things? I don't think it's ethical to do that. I think like if you have bought that product before and you know what it's like, it kind of makes sense that you leave a review, but don't review things you don't know because I feel like it's taking advantage of them. So I'm not giving you advice to do something like that. But I think if you've tried something and like even if you're at your friend's place, you didn't buy it, you can take photos of what they have. I think that's fair. I registered myself to a billion and will be more than happy to support you too. I have a few questions. Feel free to answer which one you want. Okay. My main problem with huge figures like Gary Rosky at the Earthlink, Joey Carson, Paul Bashir, and so on is their support of the multinationals. So that's actually something that I don't agree with several activists. I personally, well, at the moment, I know that multinationals such as Burger King, when they introduced a vegan burger, they ended up selling more non-vegan burgers. So of course I don't support that because the data shows that these companies, when they sell more vegan stuff, they also end up selling more animal-based foods. That's why I don't support them. Until there's enough data for us to realize, okay, this works, I can't really change my stance. I was doing it for a while before it hit me that non-edible goods were a go. I have deodorant, mouthwash. Exactly, deodorant, mouthwash, everything that you have, vegan soap, whatever you have in your kitchen, in your bathroom, in your house, everywhere. If it's vegan, it's worth $2 during the month of December. Actually, 250. I want to be clear because they're also donating 50 cents to my activism as well. Um, so yeah, your second part of the comment was they believe we should support the plant-based options, whereas I believe that we will never achieve total liberation if we will support these huge monsters. What's your opinion? Yeah, exactly. That's my current opinion on it. I may be wrong in the future, you know. It's just currently I haven't been convinced that that will lead us to animal liberation. However, don't get me wrong, these companies putting vegan options does normalize veganism. So I'm not saying it's all bad. I think there's a good part to it as well. Alexa Cáceres, does it work if I already have an account? If you have already an account, if you have never used it but you have an account, you just message me and they can link um, your user to my referral code. But if you have already used it before, then you can just continue doing it. It doesn't like it's not fair that they connect it to my account even though you were using it already. I mean my referral code. However, the double donations works. Yes, if you are already a user on a billion, you can still donate to Lebanese vegans and they will double the donations during the month of December. Um, the second question from Gaspare: Do you adapt your message of veganism to the people in front of you, like talking about climate change, health, and so on, leaving then the ethical part aside? So what I do is, I always remind them that this is about rights. This is about the rights of other animals. Whatever comes with the act of becoming a vegan, like the health benefits and the environmental benefits, is an extra. It's not there to make the argument for animal rights stronger. It's strong enough by itself. Um, I'm personally not vaccinated because I do not want to support animal research. I understand that. I do have to say one thing. I have to be careful about that topic. I missed your question. I just realized. I don't think it's safe for me to talk about that topic in a video on YouTube. A lot of videos have been taken down, demonetization, channels being taken down. So apologies for everyone who wanted to talk about that. I have made a video about it just like maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So go ahead and watch the video. You can find what I think about it at the moment, my opinion, in that video. For the $100 competition, only reviews in December are counted. Yes, the $100 competition is about who is donating the most with my referral code during the month of December. Okay. So after that, you can still continue donating, but there will not be any prizes, of course. Okay. So Tamcon said, Gaspare, that's not how it works. It's not a supply and demand equation, and we are not significant enough in number to enforce that anyhow. I agree. Have you seen the movie Day Zero about how we are running out of fresh water? I have not seen that, and that's why I'll take a screenshot of your comment. I'll be going through the screenshot later on, all the screenshots that I'm taking, just to see what everyone wants me to check. So I'll definitely check that. That sounds like a very interesting documentary, and I think we do have a massive freshwater problem at the moment, especially since we're using like a huge part of it to for animal agriculture. Why does demand for non-vegan products go up when they introduce vegan ones? They assume that it's because vegans who didn't go there initially start going there with non-vegan friends. It's really sad because maybe before that they used to go to vegan restaurants, you know. Now the non-vegan friends go like, oh well, come, Burger King has vegan burgers as well. We're just gonna meet there, and you go. So now the group is going there, whereas before it was like, no, let's go to the vegan restaurant so you can grab something to eat there as well. It's really sad, but that was I'm pretty sure it was the CEO of Burger King who admitted that. So sad fact. I almost no more able to eat. I'm almost not able to eat at McDonald's just for voicing a no inside while waiting for fries. Having trouble downloading the app, but we'll keep trying. It's probably my device. Well, you can also make the. I'm pretty sure you can sign up on your laptop as well. Thanks, Seb. Well, thank you for joining. It's too early for that kind of stuff. All right, so I caught up with the comments. Um, I think there's 21 people watching here. I'm just gonna open the calculator app quickly. So if there's 20, 22, 23 now, okay, 23 people watching. If every single one of you leaves 10 reviews a day, which takes less than 15 minutes on the application, that's 230 reviews a day for another 11 days. That's 2,530 reviews, okay? And that means it's $2,530 that a billion, because a billion will convert your reviews into dollars. So that's $2,530 we can get until the end of the month, and then doubled for the double donations, which makes it obviously $5,060. So just the 23, or right now 25, just the people watching now, if you just leave 10 reviews a day on the application, we can get to $5,000. That is absolutely amazing. So please help us do that. We get to get vegan billboards all over a city for a whole year. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited about that, but also really frustrated that not enough people have been doing this. Also, you can share this with your friends. Just make sure, if you want to support what I'm doing as well, to tell them to sign up with the referral code. I would really appreciate that. And for anyone who's joining, Neil, welcome. I'm sure there's always people coming in and out. So if anybody has any questions about what we're talking about, please let me know. I don't mind going back on the subjects. Naomi just donated $19. That's $38. I'm pretty sure you mean to Lebanese vegans, and that's going to be double, $38 straight away. As simple as that. It's absolutely amazing. I did like 15 and ran out of ideas. Does it make sense for you to try to partner with any other vegan activists for this A Billion challenge? It makes a lot of sense. I just personally, I'm not a big fan of asking people who have big followings for favors, because I really get frustrated if they don't do it. I had asked a lot of people when the Animal Rights Center was opening if they would like to share, because it was the first of its kind. And sometimes I didn't get answers, and it really upset me. So I was like, you know what? I will do things by myself. I don't want to rely on people. I do have to say, some people did share. I'm not like eliminating that. So yeah. How long is this thing gonna last? So the double donation is until the end of December, but you can continue donating after that. Okay, it's just that it will not be doubled anymore. Each review will be $1. At the moment, it's $2 for Lebanese vegans. Alexa Caceres just registered with your code. Thank you so much. Can we leave negative reviews or only good reviews? No, you can leave negative reviews. That's the thing. Like, the app is not asking you to only leave positive reviews. The app is actually, it's actually, most of it is used, I think, by non-vegans. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the CEO of A Billion shared on the podcast that I invited him on. He said like a huge percentage of the users are not vegans. So people use this application to also see where they can eat or what they can buy. So your reviews are gonna help others to make the best decisions when buying a vegan meal or a vegan product. So if you bought this vegan cheese that really doesn't taste good, be honest. Just say it wasn't good. I didn't like it. I prefer the other one. So yeah. What's the best way to message you for your referral code? My referral code, if you mean that you want to link your account to my referral code, just send me a message on Instagram. But just for those of you who don't know, my referral code is like, as it's pinned in the comment section, it's just Seb Alex. It's easy. But if you have just signed up and you forgot to put the referral code, or you have downloaded the application but never used it, I can ask them to see if they can link it. But if you are already an active user, it's not very nice that I tell them like, okay, now link it. Wondering about this too. I have a new vegan coat from a niche brand, and it's not one I'd recommend. We may end up unintentionally destroying vegan startups with negative reviews. Keep in mind that people always have the best intention. If you tried something and it didn't work out for you, it's fine to say, I personally didn't like this, and it can also be used as feedback to the company. If you leave a negative review of something you don't like yesterday, I was at a restaurant, actually at a vegan restaurant, and the dessert was really good. It was chocolate fondant with ice cream. The ice cream was not sweet at all, and in the review I left it like, I just wish it was sweeter. That's it. It doesn't have to be like, I can't believe this place made this ice cream like that. Like, you're not gonna be bashing the company or the restaurant. Just leave an honest review. So we do have more people who just joined now. Thank you for joining. I'm doing this vegan live stream for two reasons. First, because it's my 8 years vegan anniversary. Most of you are in a place in the world right now where it's the 18th of December. For me, it's the 19th in the morning. It's actually the 18th. That's my anniversary. So for me, it was yesterday, but I know most of you are on the other side of the world. So yeah, 8 years vegan today, and still alive. No protein deficiency, no B12 deficiency, no iron deficiency, no calcium deficiency. I have it all on my plant exclusive diet, and I haven't been happier um, uh, for the choices that I make to not harm other animals, but also um, to help them whenever I can. Like Lola over here. Let's see if I can introduce you all to Lola. Lola, come. So we found Lola on the street. She was very small. Oh my God. She's so active. She was small, like almost the size of her head. She had ticks everywhere. She had scabies. She had skin disease. She didn't have any fur. It's absolutely amazing how much they transform when you just give them love. She's on a vegan diet as well. So take that, everyone who thinks that dogs can't thrive on vegan diets. Look at that transformation. So yeah, that's Lola, who's making a lot of sound and mess around the office while I'm with you all. She's named after the chicken that I had rescued, the chicken Lola, for those of you who have followed that. So, Clear Sky says, it's fun. I just done my first review. Thank you so much. Make sure to donate the dollar that they converted that review to Lebanese vegans. Yes, and thank you. First time using your code. It's my fault for not inquiring earlier because it's been driving me crazy for a while. Happy vegan anniversary. Thank you so much, Angry Vegan. I love that name, Angry Vegan. I just came in, so if someone can tell me, is part of the title community challenge from challenge 22? No, it's not. Oh my God. All right, we are gonna calm down. The challenge that we're doing, Matej, I think that's how your name is pronounced, is downloading the application A Billion on your phone, signing up with the referral code SebAlex, and reviewing vegan products or dishes. Every single time you leave a review, the application will convert that review into $1. And if you donate that $1 to Lebanese vegans, which is in the list of organizations that A Billion donates to, they will double all donations during the month of December. So every single review you can take of products you have in your house, in your pantry, in your bathroom, whatever is vegan, or vegan dishes at restaurants, they're worth $2 each. All the money that we're raising during the month of December, thanks to those reviews and the double donations, will be used to run a vegan billboard campaign in the city of Beirut in Lebanon for the whole year of 2022. So please leave as many reviews as you can, because we haven't even reached 1,000 reviews yet. And it's sad because we can do it, and we just need people leaving as many reviews as we can. So yeah, that's it. I hope that was clear enough. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I also want you guys to tell me, when is your vegan anniversary? I want to hear how long have you all been vegan for, and when did you go vegan? My vegan anniversary is August 1st, 2013, so we've been vegan for around the same amount of time. Congratulations on your 8th year. Just celebrated my 5. Ethically based ex-omnivore. I love that username as well. Have a good night all. Gotta go. Thank you so much for joining. You comment often on my videos. I always just wonder what your username is. Is it Via, or it's just like random symbols? Oh yes, I did that. I will continue the next days. Thanks, and you pronounce it perfectly. Thank you, Matej. Thanks for joining, and thank you for helping us raise the money. We are at around $800, and we really need more people to do this because they are ready to donate up to $20,000. So let's take advantage of that opportunity. Um, Glad I caught this stream. We'll be sending you guys all my donations this month. Thank you so much, Naomi. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, just to let you know, I'm just going to check because I can see on my end how many reviews people who have signed up with my referral code have left so far. And if you think like it takes a lot of time or whatever. Now, keep in mind, this is not from the month of December, but let's see, it's loading. The person with the number 1 reviews who has signed up with my referral code has left 1,586 reviews. That means that this person has, I don't even know who they are. Their username is walkaboutveg. They have donated $1,586 to organizations and charities. And then the second one after that is $660, $642. These are people like reviewing every single day, whatever they see, take a photo, upload, that's it. By the way, I have to say one thing. A lot of you may already have a shit ton of vegan product photos, vegan meal photos on your phones. Okay, I did hesitate to say the word shit there because I was wondering if YouTube will give me a shit for it, but I don't think they do. So I'm just gonna be my genuine self. So yeah, you probably already have a shit ton of photos on your phone. Okay, I know you all take photos of your meals when you go to restaurants. I know you put it on Instagram. That's all I see on Instagram. So all you have to do is just open that photos album, scroll up, select all these photos and upload them on the application. If you do like 25 photos a day, you will probably win the $100 as well. So keep in mind that it doesn't have to be photos taken on the spot. It can also be photos that you've already taken in the past. Let's see. I think the competition will help a lot. I hope so, yeah. I mean, you win $100 for helping a vegan organization get thousands of dollars. That's a win-win for everyone. I was already signed up, I'm afraid, so I couldn't use the referral code. That's okay. I still appreciate, because even if you're not signed up with my referral code, they will still donate to Lebanese vegans and double the donations. Can we leave multiple reviews a day? You can leave as many reviews as you want. Literally as many as you want. I know people who do like 50, 60 reviews in like an hour sometimes. They set aside an hour and they just leave reviews. I know people who do like a few reviews every few hours or something. It just depends on how much time you have, You can definitely set aside time every single day to leave 10 reviews. That's always easy. Naomi, you can delete the app and do it again and you will be able. I think if you already have an account, you won't be able, except if you mean make a new account. If you make a new account, you can sign up with my referral code, yes. But if you want to keep your own account, of course, you continue doing that. So ethically based ex-omnivore, you went vegan in 2016, the day after Thanksgiving, you went vegetarian, then 7 months later, full vegan. I'm happy you went vegan. I mean, I would have preferred that you went vegan straight away, but it took me 8 years of being vegetarian before I went vegan. So yeah, Clear Sky says, so you first rate the products and then pick the cause in the app. Yes, so every single time you leave a review, it says, okay, you just got $1. You can wait until you have like 25 or 50 and donate all at once. You can also do $1 a time, but I mean, it's kind of a waste of time. So I usually let them, I try to gather as many dollars as I can, and then I donate all at once. Talking about donations, I do want to say, if you can see on the top left of the screen, I have a small donation bar running for this live stream. I set the goal for $25 just to play it cool. If anybody has found any value for the content that I have put up throughout the year of 2021, so during the past 12 months, if you've been watching my videos, if you had fun watching them, if you learned anything, if you find value in them, and if you would like to donate anything, feel free to do so. I would really, really appreciate it. We don't have to reach 25. I just had to put a number. So initially it was 100. So I was like, no, I'm not going to put 100. I'll put 25. So yeah, if anybody wishes to send donations, I would really appreciate it as well. All right, let's get back to the questions. Matei says, yes, with new account. My friend did it yesterday to go with subs code. Oh, thanks so much. That's like, I really appreciate that. That's amazing. Chego Bego, Seb, are you an architect? Yes, I am an architect. I have a master's in sustainable architecture. And at the moment, I've been helping a few friends. I have like some papers here with drawings and stuff. A few friends of mine are building their house, and I'm just giving them some advice. So yes, I did study architecture. I graduated in, I think, 2014. Tamcon says, I just signed up and at no point did I request a referral code or a partner organization. So actually the referral code is on the first page when you're putting your email. So you probably missed that. Partner organization, they don't ask you in the beginning. They ask you when you have done a review, then you can choose who to donate to, because you can also choose to donate a certain amount of money to other organizations. So every single time you leave a review, you can choose a new organization. Of course, for this month, I'm asking you all to donate to Lebanese vegans. However, Tamcon, since you just signed up, just send me your email or your username, and I can tell them that you missed the referral code part, and they will link it on their end. Okay? Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Angry Vegan says, I went vegan on March 29th of 2016, so it's been almost 6 years. That's great. Hanan Sama says, a billion is also for fashion, right? I think so. I think. All right, I'm not going to confirm it, but I think so. I may be wrong. You can go ahead and try. Clear Sky. I went vegan 4 months ago or so. Lack of knowledge was the culprit. Well, I'm 4 months ago. I'm glad you're on my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to hear that you're here and that you've gone vegan. If you need any help, please feel free to reach out. Ethically based omnivore, me too, Seb. I regret every day not going vegan right away. You know, me too. It took me a while. I really didn't get any information until I went vegan. How old are you? You look too young for 2014 graduate. I'm 32. Yeah, I'm 32. I turned 32 in September, so fresh 32, if I may say. Yeah, every once in a while I'm checking. We're still around 24 people watching. I'm sure people are coming and going. So anyone who's joined now, thank you so much for joining my 8 years vegan anniversary live stream. We're trying to raise money without using our own money by using the application called A Billion, where you download it, sign up with the referral code SebAlex, and leave reviews of vegan products or dishes. Every review is converted into $1, and then you can send that dollar to Lebanese vegans, and A Billion will double that donation. So that is the challenge of the day. That's the community challenge. I call it community challenge because I really think, I mean, we're a community, right? And with animal rights, we should build a community. And with the animal rights center that we have in Lebanon, it's made for the community. So we're really trying to reach as many people as we can. The goal is all the money that we get through these reviews and then the double donations is to run vegan billboard campaign in the city of Beirut, reaching millions of people every single week for the whole year of 2022. So yes, please go ahead and do that. Let's see. Some of you are not telling me how long you've been vegan for. I mean, there's 25 people watching, and there's only like 3 or 4 people who have shared when they went vegan. I'd really love to hear what made you go vegan as well. For me, it was boredom. I was bored, and I kind of ended up wondering, why am I drinking breast milk? That's how it started. I was wondering, like, why am I, as an adult human being, drinking the breast milk of another animal's mom? Like, there's something that doesn't make sense there. And I googled, why don't vegans drink milk? And I fell on the link of Gary Yourofsky's speech, and then another speech called 101 Reasons to Go Vegan, a really nice speech as well. And then I found out about the documentary Earthlings. I started watching Earthlings. 20 minutes in, I was like, I'm out. I'm going vegan. I'm not gonna watch this. But I ended up watching it afterwards anyway. You can hear the dogs, yeah? Are they vegan? Yes, we have 4 dogs at the moment. One of them is getting adopted today, Lola, the one we rescued. We are fostering her because we already have 3 dogs. So it's not easy to have 4 dogs. all four of them are vegan. We feed them plant-based dog food. That's it. And for those of you who think that that might be dangerous in any way, I'm here to remind you that these companies cannot put out their plant-based dog foods unless it's confirmed by their communities and by science, of course, that it's healthy and nutritionally adequate. So don't worry about it. There's a lot of studies that back it up. There's even studies that have shown that dogs can not only be as healthy um, if they eat plant-based as other dogs that aren't plant-based, but sometimes even healthier. So definitely not something you need to worry about. But if you're cooking for your dog, you do have to do some research to make sure that they're getting all the nutrients that they need. Okay, Mateo has been vegan for 4.5 years. Alexa, I honestly don't remember the exact date, but I think it's been around 4 years. Ashtocarbon, I think, 4 years as well. David says, word feel better in my head when vegan and talking to someone else. Kami, a little over 2 years. Jago Bego, 1 year. Vegan enthusiast for life says, hey Seb, been vegan for nearly 3 years, if not 3 years. I wish I remember the date. I love your channel and you have definitely helped me along with Joy Carb Strong. And you originally did it for the health. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I'm really happy to hear that my channel helped you. So welcome on board. 3 years, that's amazing as well. I'm pretty sure we all wish that we were born, like we were fed a plant exclusive diet and we were vegan from day one and that was the norm. But unfortunately not in this society, not yet. So many salads here. Hi, I met you 2 or 3 years ago in Amsterdam for the International Cube Day. I talked with you and took a picture. You really made me realize that me being vegetarian wasn't enough. And now you're vegan? Please tell me you're vegan now. That's amazing. Lei Boone, thank you so much for sharing that. 2 or 3 years ago, and I made you realize being vegetarian wasn't enough, and I hope that means that you went vegan. That would be absolutely amazing to hear. So please, on my vegan anniversary, give me that good news. I watched The Case of a Meat Eater. Okay, so for Chego Bego, it was the video by Alex O'Connor, Cosmic Skeptic. He made a really powerful video for, I think, The Case of a Meat Eater. I think I don't remember the exact. Actually, I'm gonna Google that. Cosmic. It's a really good video. A meat eater's case for veganism. I really like that video. For those of you who like Alex's work, Alex O'Connor, Cosmic Skeptic, I also had him on my podcast. For those of you who don't know about my podcast, it's called Principles of Change, and I bring amazing game changers as guests and talk to them about their values and what pushes them and what talents they use or what tactics they use to seek change. So I've had politicians, YouTubers, influencers, amazing people, and there's so many more amazing people coming as well. Let's see. You have so much good info in that vegan Brian of yours. I think you mean vegan book or brain. Okay, I'm pretty sure now you mean brain. Thank you. Well, I'm happy you found value in that. Hanan Sama, I'm probably a special case. I was exposed to veganism early on, but I was filled with crazy people who scared me. So it took me a while to be exposed to peaceful vegans, but I was vegetarian before. It's sad to hear that you were exposed before, but people scared you. After that, I went back home and decided to go vegan, talking to you. Yes! Okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to hear that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just to celebrate this moment later on. Thank you so much, Lei Boone, for sharing that. Let me see. Thank you. And I also just want to jump into the donation. The Juggling Vegan donated $9.99, $10 to thank me for all my hard work. Thank you so much for that support. It means, you have no idea how much it means to me. People think that I just do it and they thank me all the time, but they don't realize that the real people that deserve the thank you are the people who are supporting me financially in what I do. I would just not be here. because I would have to get a job. I would have to get a 9 to 5 job in order to live, to pay my bills and everything. So the fact that so many of you, well, maybe not in this chat right now, but so many people out there from my Patreon team support me every single month, or people who do one-time donations like this, it goes a long way, you know. And sometimes people do, like, what really means a lot to me sometimes is when someone donates like $3 or something, like $5, and it almost makes me tear up, because it, to me, it translates into, I don't have a lot of money, but I wanna tip you, you know. So it's always something amazing to realize that yeah, people want to support what I'm doing because they see value in it. Of course, some people want to support and they can't financially, which is completely fine. No one should ever feel um, forced or pressured to donate. The whole point of these donations is that I get to do this and create content for free and do all my lectures for free, all my workshops for free. When I go to universities and schools, I don't I don't ask them for any money. I don't want there to be any obstacles. So I pay everything with the donations that I'm receiving. So the Juggling Vegan, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask as well. That being said, we are now at okay, so the donation thing didn't update, but we know that there has been $10. The goal is $25, but however, now you know we're at 13. If anybody wants to help reach the goal of 25, I would really appreciate it. Let's get back to the comment section. Let's see where we were. It's been about 2.25 years. That's very exact, Andrea. Very exact. 2.25 years since you've gone vegan. David says around 2 with 10 years of vegetarian. Naomi says nearly a year and a half, had been plant-based on and off for a long time, partly due to ethics, but wasn't fully educated. It was a Facebook post by Alex Shaler that made me go vegan. Thanks for sharing that, Naomi. And yes, Leibun, now you're vegan. Thank you for sharing that. Ashton Carbon, let's get controversial. Tofu versus seitan. All right, so I think if I'm gonna go for protein, I think I'd go with seitan. If I'm gonna go for the texture, I would go for seitan. If I want to go for health, I would go for tofu. That's for sure. Tabitha Stratton, I've been vegan for about a year. My boyfriend went vegan a week after. That's great that you did the switch so close to each other. That definitely makes it easier on the both of you. Tamcon, just tried to sign up with another email account and still no prompt for referral code. The first page asks for email, password, username. Second page only for diet identification. That is so weird. I'm actually really confused because I have seen how the page looks when you download the application, and I know that it says the referral code. So that's really interesting. Well, make sure to send me a message on Instagram or an email to Seb Alex Activism with your username. I can also just ask them to link your account to my referral code. Wow, 34 people watching. Thank you so much for everyone who just joined. We're trying to raise money by leaving reviews. So we want you and your time, but not your money. However, only with your time and without your money, you're gonna be able to help us do vegan billboards in the city of Beirut, reaching millions of people every single week, for every single month, every single day of 2022. The way it works is very simple. You download the application, a billion, you sign up with my referral code SebAlex, and you start leaving reviews of vegan products. Every single review that you leave gets converted into $1 by the application, and then you can choose an organization to donate that dollar to. If you choose Lebanese vegans during the month of December, they will double the donations. So every single photo you take of a vegan product, every single photo you've taken in the past of vegan dishes, vegan meals you've had in vegan restaurants, is worth $2 for Lebanese vegans, and that money will be used for our campaign. That being said, let's get back to the questions here. Naomi, that's why I keep posting on social media, because you never know what will impact someone. I completely agree. Ethically Based Omniverse says, Alex is great. I was a fan before he went vegan, and that video you mentioned made me nearly jump through the roof with joy. Nice podcast. Thank you. Simon Hill was a good interview as well. Simon Hill is the person who inspired me to start a podcast in the first place. I had been on his podcast as a guest, and he told me it had around, I think, 300,000 downloads, which is absolutely amazing. So I was like, okay, I think it's time to do podcast as well. By the way, I do have one more announcement to make. I'm just gonna go through the comments and then share a new announcement with you. Let's see. Earth Home, about 7 years activism. Just started recently realizing that I wanted to fight against animal abuse and not just supporting it. Thanks for your work. Absolutely amazing. We should all be fighting for animal rights. Kami says, I started with Earthlink Advids a few years ago. Then I seen more rights-based people like Regan and Francione, and they really helped me build a strong foundation. Amazing. I have Regan's book somewhere here. Where is it? It's on the corner of the table. One moment. All right. Not sure which books you've read, but this one, The Case for Animal Rights by Tom Regan. Not an easy book to read. Definitely advanced language, advanced terms. It's a philosophy book, but it's a really powerful one. Let's see. David, how is life in Lebanon? Is it harder? So Lebanon right now is the second lowest minimum wage country in the world. You get paid 24, 20, maybe 27, I don't remember, 24 or $27 a month. For example, I know someone who is a manager of a pub. He used to get $1,000 a month, including tips. He now makes 35. So imagine the inflation. And that's why I'm begging you all to leave as many reviews as you can, because people in Lebanon cannot donate for us to run billboards. It's just impossible. Billboards cost around $2,000 a month. Especially the spots that we want to get, they're very key spots in the city of Beirut, so it's not easy. So I beg you all to please leave as many reviews as you can. As I said, if 25 people, we had 25 people earlier, if every single one of you left 20 reviews or 25 reviews, or no, I said 10 reviews a day, we get $5,000 in 11 days. Now there's 37 people watching. If we just do that calculation again, it's very easy to leave 10 reviews. It takes less than 15 minutes. So 10 reviews by 37 people a day times 11, that's $4,000. And then all these reviews are doubled. Please keep in mind, every single review you leave, every single dollar you donate to Lebanese vegans is doubled. And that will take us to $8,140. So please go ahead and leave 10 reviews a day. If you're watching this right now, I would really appreciate it. All right. So it is intense in Lebanon at the moment. Chego Bego says, for me, I felt sad for sheep getting slaughtered. My friend pointed out that the burgers I eat daily is the same thing. Went veg on the spot, then vegan. Amazing. Clear Sky says, the application, a billion says pending about the donation. That's okay. If you are doing reviews for the first time, they just want to check your account. And then they go ahead and they accept it. So sometimes it says pending, but it doesn't mean anything wrong, okay? It doesn't mean that they're not going to do it. It just means that they're going to check your profile, who you are, they keep an eye out, because these things can be abused sometimes. Not that it's happening, but they just want to keep an eye out. We just got a new donation. Gaspare Orlando. By the way, Gaspare Orlando, can you please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right? You joined from the first minute of the live, so and I've been saying your name since then, so I really hope I am. For anyone who wants their questions to be answered immediately, if you can do a donation, that would help. This question often comes into vegan groups online. Leather, wool, and fur, how to ethically get rid of them? Very good question. I've made a video about this. I've talked about this because I wondered about this. I had wool sweaters. I had leather shoes from not full leather, but like suede, which is a type of leather. I used to use them for skateboarding. And I felt very uncomfortable to continue wearing them. Some people say, just continue wearing, wear them out and then get rid of them. But I thought, yeah, but I'm promoting it, and if I went vegan and I had some meat in my fridge, I'm not gonna eat it until that's it, I'm vegan. I don't see other animals' bodies and their skin and their fur as products of consumption. So I didn't know what to do. There are two things that I recommend. One is destroy them, because you don't want anyone to wear them and promote them. Some people think, what if I sell them? So some people think, what if I sell them and then donate the money to a sanctuary? The person you sell it to is still gonna wear them. And we all know that in society, people look at other people and check what they're wearing, and they can get inspired by that. So if you are wearing a nice pair of leather shoes, that can make someone think, I think I'm gonna grab a pair of leather shoes. You know, I, the second option is a complicated one, but in my head it makes sense. Is to donate them to homeless people. First, because they need it. Second, because people don't look at them and get inspired by their fashion. For obvious reasons, people just don't do that in this society. Homeless people are looked down at. Okay, so I think there is no harm done if a homeless person was using it in the context of promoting it. Let's say. So that's my answer, Gaspar. Thank you so much, so much for your donation. I see it in CHF. I'm pretty sure that is that Frank? CHF. Let me see. Just to be sure, there's so many currencies that it's Swiss franc. Yeah, I've always wondered why it's called CHF and not like SF, because that's what it stands for. um, so Gaspare, if you know why it's called CHF, I'd really love to know. I'm even more intrigued and want to know why it's that way. So yeah, that is for the question. Again, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Anyone who has seen value in the work I've done during this year and you want to donate to my activism, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's continue the questions. Yes, ethically based omnivore says it usually doesn't take long to be approved, usually within 24 hours. That's for those of you who are signing up with the referral code and leaving reviews. It might be pending for a bit, and then it is accepted. Chego Vego says, why tofu for health? Isn't it more processed? I think it's mostly because it's more of a, if I'm not mistaken, seitan is just pure gluten. And I just don't think that's very healthy. Like pure, I'm not saying gluten in general is unhealthy, but eating nothing but gluten. But also because tofu has a lot more nutrients in some ways. And I also get my tofu locally made, like on the same day. So it's definitely not some really processed product, at least for me. Okay. My device may be suffering from a demonic possession. Mind you. Well, I hope we cleared that out with the referral code, and please don't forget to send me your username or your email on maybe on Instagram. It would be easiest, so that I can tell them to link my referral code to your account. Clear Sky says I kind of moved away from his utilitarian view. Still great though. I might have missed no, this is probably on Cosmic Skeptic because he has a utilitarian view. I actually had a small discussion, not like a fight or anything, but like back and forth discussion, because we do have some different viewpoints on the podcast, and it was really nice to have that with him. It's such an easy person to talk to. Hopefully, we will see more and more intellectuals going vegan in the future. I absolutely agree. Earthhome asks, question about a billion. I've been doing reviews and donating to Lebanese vegans, but it's taking days to go through. Is this normal? Sometimes it might happen. However, keep in mind this. Even if it's the 31st of December and you left a review and it took a month for them to accept it, which doesn't happen. Usually like it's a few days, they will still count it as December. So it's completely fine. They just have a team of people who every once in a while, like they go through the reviews and make sure that all the reviews are legit. Okay. Oh, we got a new donation. Thank you so much. Vegan Power Dude donates 5, if I'm not mistaken, Australian dollars. I only see the letter A. Says, been vegan for 11 years. Didn't know what veganism was before then, but met 2 travelers in Argentina who were vegan. Keep up the top job you're doing. Wow. That is so amazing. You've been vegan for 11 years. That's 3 more than me. So I'm glad to hear someone has been vegan longer than me in this chat. It's absolutely amazing. I think there was no one else so far. So Vegan Power Dude, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You help my work continue with this donation. Again, thank you, and really happy to hear that you met these 2 travelers who are vegan in Argentina out of nowhere. Okay, so maybe that's because, maybe the A is Argentinian. No, it's not dollars. I think it's pesos in Argentina, no? What's the Argentinian currency? Let's see. Peso, yeah. So it's probably Australian dollars, or it's just that they put a dollar sign, but it's Argentinian peso. But anyway, regardless of what it is, I just want to thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Let's see where we are with the questions. Hey Seb, how long are your dreads? Let's see. My Okay, so I'm gonna take this down without taking off the headphone. So this is how long they are. I've been growing them for. I mean, last time I cut them, I had just turned 18. I'm 32 now, so 14 years. They are quite long. But you know, a lot of people ask if I'm gonna cut them anytime soon, and it's just not something. Oh, I'm just gonna put this down for a moment. It's just not something I think about. I think just because I'm so used to it, it's just been there for 14 years. Probably the few times that I get annoyed is if I go surfing. It's definitely not fun when you have so much hair, just because it can get really heavy from the water. And the other thing that kind of annoys me sometimes is when I'm on the motorcycle and I have to put on my helmet and I have to. It took me a while to find a helmet that fits with all my dreads. So it can be annoying sometimes, but it's fine. The day that I find it really annoying, I'll just get rid of it. It's like I'm not attached in a crazy way. So yeah, that's the answer to your question. Ping pong cup shots. It's a funny username. Okay. I definitely identify with you on that. I totally agree with his version to animals having more rights. I think we're on the same page as well. We need global minimum wage as soon as possible, Andrea Baker. I completely agree. I only wonder how it works with the currency exchange rates in different countries, but I guess there's always a way to finding a good formula that applies to everyone. I'll be rating the items I get to contribute for the billboard. I don't get how to pick the cause after a few items have been reviewed. So actually, why don't we do this? I'm going to open my a billion profile and show you all how it works. Let's see, a billion. All right, so this is how the app looks when you first download it. Okay, well, maybe this is not how it looks when you first download it because I already have it downloaded. Okay, so we are going to click on sign up or log in, and then it says, all right, I am just going to, okay, so you see email, password, username, and then it says referral code. Okay, now I'm not gonna do this because I have to sign up. I don't need to, I need to log in. I don't need to sign up. Let me just sign in and I will show you how it works. Let me find, I'm gonna see if there's any dish I haven't reviewed just so I can review it with everyone watching. I don't think, I think I've reviewed everything. But basically, okay. Basically, it's similar to Instagram. Okay, it's similar to like posts that you see of people leaving other reviews. Like if you're following other people, and then on the bottom middle part here, it says review, the plus sign. You click on that, and then dish. Oh wait. Dish or product, and then you choose that, you put the photo, and that's it. Now let's say you have done a few reviews. Right next to review on the right side, there's one that says impact. Oh, this is really annoying. Okay, so here you click on that impact, and then you can pick a cause. Oh, I actually have $5 to donate. All right, so let's do this together. I'm just gonna fix this again. Wait. Okay, so this is $5 that I can donate. Pick a cause. Go down here. Okay, Lebanese vegans, you see? Click here. And then I click $5. And then I click donate. Confirm donation to Lebanese vegans. Okay. That's it. As simple as that. Like it can't get any more simple than this. And now it says $5 pending, and it will go through. So really easy, right? And that's all I'm asking you to do. Just leave 10 reviews a day, and we can get there. We're trying. They are ready to donate $20,000 to Lebanese vegans this month, because so that $5 that I donated will be doubled at the end of the month. So that's $10 actually. So I'm pretty sure if we all put enough effort, we can get to 10,000 and then have them double that to $20,000, which will help us get to 12 months of vegan billboards in the city of Beirut. Let's see. Where were we? Okay. What happened here? Something got a bit confusing here. Okay. I kind of lost track of the comments, so I just need you to give me a moment. I think a lot of comments went down when I was explaining that. Okay, so once they approve the item for donation, you'll get the option from a long list of places or organizations. Joao Andre Labrincha. I just signed up, now going to review all I can. Thanks for your work. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Clear Sky says, unfortunately, didn't say anything anymore about that view, which has been criticized by non-philosopher vegans at the end of the day. Okay. Hello from Japan. Thank you for joining. Ivan Kim, I think. Well, I didn't know I had a subscriber or a follower from Japan, so happy to hear that. I'm really interested in hearing about how it is to be vegan in Japan, so please feel free to share something with us. Lady Gaga fresh leather dress, that was disgusting. Andrea Baker, I just downloaded the Billion. I was on a student meal plan, so I wasn't buying any food before, but I will do winter break. Amazing. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be meals that you buy in restaurants. You can also review makeup, soap, toothpaste, deodorant, whatever you have in your kitchen, whatever you have in your fridge. Everything is worth $2 on the platform for Lebanese vegans. Hi from Seoul, Seoul, Korea. Wow, I had no idea about that as well, that I have someone following from Korea. Welcome to this channel, and I want to hear how it's like to be vegan in Korea. I have always wanted to go snowboarding in Japan, and I have always wanted to go to Korea for photography, just take photos. So I would love to know if one day I can afford to go to these countries and visit, how it is like to be vegan there. Germany. Okay, so we're gonna get the answer. Gaspare Orlando is explaining why it's called CHF for Swiss francs, because Switzerland is also known as what is that word? Confederatio Helvetica. No. Are you kidding me? I'm. What if you're trolling me? I'm gonna have to Google this. I can't believe it. Oh my God, this is for real. It's a Latin name. Wow. That is so weird. Well, you learn something new every day. Thank you so much. I really like learning random facts. Okay, let's do this. How about every single one of you try to share one random fact? All right, let's get as random as you can, but it has to be fact. All right, don't make stuff up. Okay. I do have one more announcement, by the way. I am going to, so you have to stay until the end, because the announcement that I'm going to make is really, really important, and I really want you all to be there for it. So if anybody really has to go, please stay a bit longer, and I'm going to share the announcement with you, okay? And thank you, Gaspare, for the explanation of Confederatio Helvetica. Gluten sounds strange. Hannon Sama, I wholeheartedly agree that people get inspired by what you wear. Maybe it's controversial because she's not fully vegan, but I mostly buy Stella McCartney bags and shoes, which are completely vegan. I also like a company called Will's Vegan Shoes, and I think they're based in Portugal, so definitely check them out as well. And they're comfortable, and they last long, and they are affordable. What's the referral code? Referral code is just Seb Alex. Ah, okay, you found it. Where do you live actually? I've been based out of Indonesia for the past 3 years, on and off, not full 3 years. I had a European residence permit which expired, so I no longer live there. But I moved a bit before it expired because, well, initially I came to take a break, but I realized it's much cheaper for me to stay here. Europe is so expensive. I make around $780 a month. That's like in US dollars, so that's like 550 or 600 euros. That's not enough for me to live long term in Europe. It's impossible. So it was better for me to decide to settle down here. And then I travel whenever I can to see my family, maybe once or twice a year. And whenever the world gets back to normal, I'll get to the announcement in a bit because that's related to that. Christopher Damien, 10 years vegan, vegetarian before that for several years. Wish I had been vegan my entire life. First had to discover that everything is connected and we flourish when animals flourish. Agreed. David says 160 years vegan. Can you use 5 grams with the dreads? I don't really get it. I don't know what you mean, David. Vegan Power Dude confirms it's Australian dollars. Yes, it wasn't Argentinian pesos. But yeah, amazing. I'm guessing you were traveling in Argentina and you met two vegans and you changed. Absolutely amazing. Okay, look at that. Ivan Kim, I hope I'm pronouncing right. Also gone vegan thanks to Argentinians. They asked me, and it was the first time I heard the word vegan. 2 years and never going back. How amazing is that? Because a lot of Argentinians I talk to, they go like, "Oh no, we can't go vegan because we have the best meat in the world," and blah blah blah. You know, and now we have 2 people already saying they want vegan because of Argentinians. Tamcon says, "I did not get that screen. It looked different, more spare on my demonically possessed device." All right. Well, send me your username or email, and I will forward it to them so they link it to my referral code. Can my Ukrainian friends donate? They live in Ukraine. You can donate with the application A Billion from any side of the world. All right, it's not connected to being in any country. You can be anywhere and donate to any organization. I have donated to organizations that are not where I am. So yes, anyone can donate. Review as many products as you can, as many meals as you can. Keep in mind, you can also go back in your photo album and see what photos you've taken of vegan meals at restaurants because you can upload those as well. David says, my review has the first like. Amazing. 100 euro bills are vegan in Germany. Yes, you can donate to Lebanese vegans directly. If you go on the website, lebanesevegans.org, on the far right side, there's a donate option. You can also use that. However, the A Billion option is much more sustainable because you can donate on long term and all the donations are doubled. And, some people can't donate money, so might as well just do reviews. Thanks. So basically, the app doesn't let me review after I already rated some items because first they need to confirm the first review pending. Okay, I didn't know that happens, but it will be sorted, that's for sure. Asia and Barsik Miulinsky Theater. Have you heard about McDonald's planning to destroy a park in Ukraine? We all need to sign the petition. I don't know what that is about. You gotta say, dude, is that real hair? If it is, what a deal. I always wished I had hair like that. I just made a review on A Billion. What a cool app. Thank you all. Thank you for all the good info you share. Vegan enthusiast for life. Thank you so much. Yes, that is all my hair. I have very curly hair. That's why it dreads. Like you can see the ends. You can see the ends, how curly they are. So I've always had I had an afro and then it ended up dreading by itself. So I let it grow ever since then. Do you believe that capitalism is the evil, or we would have the same ethical problems, both for humans and non-human animals, with other economic political systems? Very good question. I don't think capitalism is sustainable. I think capitalism has created a lot of problems that we have in this day and age. However, I do want to say that all of these problems, and at least to a certain extent, existed also in other economic and political systems. Animals were killed and exploited in communism and socialism and any other type. So I wouldn't say that we wouldn't have these same ethical problems. I just think we would have it to a lesser extent, especially when it comes to destroying the environment for financial gain. I think capitalism is big on that. but I mean, it's a vast topic, but I definitely don't think that exponential growth without checking the consequences that it has on humans, other animals, and the environment is a dangerous philosophy. Um, yeah, I'm wondering what's happening with David. Someone said report David. I have no idea what he's sharing, but it's fine. Um, oh, I'm not going anywhere except my phone is charging at work on the other side of the kitchen, but I'll be here like a ninja. Okay, but do you still get some cash even if we don't give to Lebanese vegans? Um, yes, for every so maybe some people have joined after I shared this. So one of the reasons that I asked you to sign up with my referral code is of course so that we can follow and track. And another reason is because during the month of December, every single time you leave a review, I personally get 50 cents. So my activism, they donate to my activism 50 cents. So the dollar gets turned into $2 if you donate to Lebanese vegans. And separately from that $2, I get 50 cents during the month of December. So yes, if you donate to another organization other than Lebanese vegans, I still get 50 cents. Keep in mind that your donation will not be doubled. The doubling donations part for the month of December is only for Lebanese vegans. I do ask you to please donate to Lebanese vegans and not other organizations, at least for this month, just because we want to reach the goal so that we can do the billboards for a full year. But thank you for asking. Yes, that is how it works. Let's see. Earthhome, you have no direct connection to 5G. Okay. What are you growing in your pots? Veggies? Actually, no. It's all just plants. I don't like being inside. I don't like being like this is my office here. So I just try to like I have plants here. There's another one here. There's another one here. There's in the corners. I just put plants everywhere, just because I don't know. I like it much more like that. Can you do traditional Armenian dance? Yes, I can. My mother is traditional Armenian dance teacher. If you go on my Instagram, actually, if you scroll down all the way down, there is one video of my brother and I doing traditional Armenian dance. Um, I don't know how to share the screen. Window video capture device. I'm gonna check if I can. Let me check if I can share the video. OBS screen share. Name your scene. Add the source to your scene. Okay, let's see if I can share that with you. Scene. Create new. I'm just gonna check if I can do this. I might mess it up. Okay, no, it's not working. I don't know how to do this. So anyway, yes, the answer to your question is I can dance traditional Armenian dances, thanks to my mom. Gaspar Orlando, my last question. Any book that inspired you somehow and would like to recommend us? Massive yes. The Proof is in the Plants by Simon Hill. This book is absolutely amazing. It's mostly based on the health, but it also hits the ethics and the sustainability part of veganism. Simon Hill is the host of the podcast, The Plant Proof, and he wrote this book. So good. I do want to ask you something. If you want to purchase books, vegan books that I have recommended, including this one, I have made a video on vegan books that I recommend. I'm gonna post the link here. If you would like to buy anything from the list, you can use the affiliate links that I created for that video. Basically, affiliate links are links where you buy something, you don't pay extra, but I get a very small percentage. Actually, it's maybe not even worth it because I get like 20 cents per book or something like that. It's really funny. I initially did these affiliate links because I thought, like people were saying, you can have a better income if you make affiliate links on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna make a vegan books recommendation video. So might as well share some affiliate links. And then like a lot of people bought things that I recommended in the video, which I'm just sharing it in the chat now. And then I checked my account, like I was like, oh wow, maybe I made some money, you know, like from the percentage that I get. And then it was like 25 cents a book. I was like, okay, I made like $5 from the video. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit like this. So yeah, the book that I recommend is The Proof is in the Plants. You can find the affiliate links in the description of the video inside the link that I sent. So let's see. You're one of those crazy plant people. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm all for being a plant person. Your mom is an Armenian dance teacher. What are the odds? Well, I'm originally Armenian, so there aren't a lot of odds. I'm born and raised in Lebanon. I am Lebanese, but originally I'm Armenian. My great grandmother survived the Armenian Holocaust and settled down in Lebanon. So that's why there is an Armenian community in Lebanon. So we are Lebanese, but originally we're Armenian. So as a result of that, my mom learned traditional Armenian dance and taught that as well. We'd love to see you dancing. If it wasn't for capitalism, do you think the truth about healthy environment and animals being sentient would be more accessible and spread as knowledge? I don't know. I doubt it. Because it's not like before capitalism, it was different. Now, it's worse now, that's for sure, but I doubt it. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Well, the thing is, OBS, I think, is a software to share screen. I'm just sharing a fact. I am on OBS, and that's what I checked. I was like, I wonder how I can do this, but I cannot click OK after adding a scene. I don't know. So yeah, I thought it might be display capture, maybe. Maybe if I do display capture, let's see. Ah, the dog started again. Oh, I actually think I found the way. But now we have to find the video of my Instagram. So I'm just gonna take a moment to scroll all the way down, see if I can show you all that video. It's a really old video of my brother and I dancing in Lebanon. So obviously the quality isn't the best, but it's the best that you will get, as in whatever is available out there at the moment. Just give me 1 minute. All right, I found the video. Let's see now. I have to make sure that this works and I don't do something wrong. Okay, I have to give access for the app to use my screen. Okay, no, I can't do that, sorry. Okay, the thing is, if I do that, if I want to share my screen with you, I have to give access to the application that I'm using, OBS. And once I gave access, it said, okay, now you have to restart OBS for the changes to apply. So I can't restart because then the live stream will end. Let's see where we were. Thanks for the explanation. I love those dancers from that region with the gigantic woolly hats that I hope are synthetic. No, I agree with you. Not Nation, your freeform locks, vegan vibes. What more can you ask for on a Saturday night? Thanks for joining, Not Nation. How come you have the little check next to your name? Is that like a verified thing? It's the first time I see it. Caucasian dances are awesome. We used to do Dagestani dances, but not so much Armenian, unfortunately. That's really interesting. Dagestan, that's where. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh my God, how did I forget his name? Khabib Nurmagomedov, the UFC fighter, is from. What I can do, everyone, if you want to watch me dance, I'll just put the link here in the comment section, and you can see it there. There you go. But yeah, really interesting. I've never seen the dances from Dagestan, but I really, really enjoy Armenian traditional dances. They're really, really nice. Vegan tuber says, Seb Alex, as an animal rights activist, how would you go about interacting with a newly discovered extraterrestrial animal? I love how your videos provoke me to think more. Thank you for the question and thank you for the feedback. I appreciate the support, vegan tubers. Interestingly, I recently started watching a series called Lost in Space, where like they're traveling to another planet and they crash on another planet, and there's kind of an alien there, and this alien is like seems to be very emotionally smart. Um, oh, Lola wants to go out. Lola, come here. And I was wondering like how would I communicate with an animal like that? But I think emotionally smarter extraterrestrial creatures would be vegan in the first place. The reason why we're not being visited by any, I think, is because they're like, wow, like these people still drink breast milk from other animals. I don't think they're smart enough for us to visit them. So yeah, that's. I hope that answers your question. But I also hope I can find a way to communicate with an extraterrestrial creature. That would be absolutely amazing. Wow, can you imagine? Um, so yeah, I hope if you guys are watching the video now, I hope you're enjoying it. Clear Sky says, you are right, that veganism and anti-capitalism aren't obviously the same thing. Other systems would have brought different challenges against the spread of veganism. Yeah, of course. I mean, not every single country in the world adapts the capitalist system, but we know that every single country in the world kills animals. That's the way it is. Um, let's see. What I'm confused, by the way, this is the first time. I'm just wondering how this donation things work because I haven't gotten that many before, so I don't know where they go. I guess they go into my YouTube, but I'll check later on. I don't do live streams that often. Um, let's see. How would you justify? By the way, let's give it 5 more minutes. I will share my announcement now, and then in 5 minutes, I will log off and end this right here, and then we can continue another time. How would you justify comparing humans and other animals when speaking about moral value? Non-vegans tell me, yeah, but they are not humans and get stuck there. I tried naming the trait but failed. So keep in mind that when you are comparing, you're not comparing humans to other animals. You're comparing the justification that people use. You're comparing the logic that they're trying to use. And if their logic doesn't apply somewhere else, it obviously means that there's something wrong, you know? And that's where you say, like, okay, so you are discriminating based on nothing, you know? So I think that's the way. Clear Sky, hypothetically, we could live in a vegan world in a capitalistic system, and we could live in a non-vegan world in a socialist society. Yeah, it can definitely happen. Although it would create a lot of destruction and probably still exploitation of humans, unfortunately, which I don't think are good things to go along veganism. Earth Home says corporations are the ones turning down the new studies. I'm not surprised. Vegan tubers, I love that show series. Lost in Space is my favorite. Oh no way, veganism, in my opinion, can give us the chance to approach extraterrestrials in peace rather than colonialism. I agree. Oh wow, Asya and Barsik, Melonsky Theater, Yarkushta. I'm surprised. I'm wondering if you already know the name. Um, where are you from? Like, how do you know about these dances? Okay, so now is the time for my announcement. I am taking invitations to start giving lectures in schools and universities for next year. Okay, I have stopped doing this since the pandemic started, but now more and more places are opening up. I know some places are closing down again, but not everywhere. I know Germany is having some problems, Denmark is having some problems. However, I have given around 50 or 60 lectures and speeches in universities and schools all around Europe, in Switzerland in universities, Portugal in a lot of schools and universities, Germany, Belgium, UK, Netherlands. Um, where else? I don't remember, but a lot of places. So in 2019, I did 45 lectures, reaching thousands of students. And in 2020, I was supposed to do 80. But then after 11, the pandemic started and everything got canceled. However, I'm starting to take invitations again. I have to tell you a few things about how this works. You don't have to worry about spending a single cent for me to come and give a lecture. All my lectures are funded thanks to the donations that amazing people are offering to my activism, people who have done in this live stream as well. So again, a massive thank you for everyone who's donated so far. That's the way it works. I get donations, and that makes it easy for me to travel where you are, stay there for a few days and give a lecture and then go to the next city, next university, next school. Which means if you want me to come and give a lecture at a university you're at, or at a school, or even at a business, there's a Google form that you can fill out. It takes probably a minute, all right? And that will help me have all the information of all the different places you'd like me to come, in one Excel sheet, because it's a lot of places sometimes and I can't keep up, I can't organize easily. So I prepared the Google form and I will share that in the link now. If anybody wishes me to give a lecture about animal rights and sustainability in their university, or whatever they can think of, community building, or I don't know, whatever you can imagine. If you want me to give a lecture, please use this link. I'm gonna copy the link here, shorten the URL, copy, done. Fill up this form. It's very simple. I just need where you are, when you think we can do this, the name of the institution, if it's a university, if it's a school, it's a community center, whatever, it's a business, and send it to me. I will contact you back and we can do this together. My hope is to give as many lectures as I can. If you need more information, please send me a message on Instagram or an email to sebalexactivism. That being said, I'll just answer the last two questions. Vegan Games, what's your view using disobedience, which is beyond civil disobedience, to bring about change? I'm not sure what you mean by beyond civil disobedience. However, I am for peaceful disobedience for ethical reasons, regardless of who the victim is, other animals or humans. The Earth Home says, how is it like living in Spain? How is animal rights activism? Their activism was great. However, Spain, as I said, was a bit expensive for me, especially since I was using Patreon as an income. I was no longer an architect, but beautiful place to live. I lived in Barcelona. It was actually absolutely great. And just to answer Andrea Baker, where will you be going? Where I go depends on where you are. So if I get an invitation, I will go there. I will be going to Spain for sure. I will very probably be going to Germany as well. I got an invitation from Portugal as well. So please, doesn't matter which side of the world you're on, if you can help me get a date and time in a university, business, school, or any institution or building to give a talk about veganism, animal rights, or sustainability, please fill up the form that I sent. Okay, the Google form, it takes a minute, and then we can continue from there on together and lock a date, and I will come wherever you are to give the lecture. That's it for today. Please remember how badly we need you all to leave reviews. Please, please, please. We really need to do this. I really want to do vegan billboards all around Beirut, the city, reaching millions of people every single week. All right, we're getting the best spots on the highways and everything. So please help us reach 10,000 reviews on a billion, the application that I talked about today. Download the application, sign up with the referral code SebAlex, and then start reviewing products. Every single time you review a product, they convert that review into $1, and you can decide which organization to donate to. During the month of December, all the donations sent to Lebanese vegans will be doubled, which means if you leave 10 reviews a day, which you can do in less than 15 minutes, it means you can donate $20, because they're doubling it, to Lebanese vegans every single day. We have 11 days left. That means you can raise $220 by yourself. 10 reviews is literally nothing. Please do it, every single one of you. I would appreciate it so much. We really, really have to do this. We have to get to 10,000 reviews and get them to double it, $20,000, and we will be running the billboards in the city of Beirut. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If it's about the application, how it works, send me a message. I don't mind. This is for the animals. If you have any questions about me giving university lectures or school lectures or whatever, reach out. Keep in mind, it's free. You don't need to worry about transportation, accommodation, or anything. And that's it. Last question is, if you've already signed up with my referral code, do I have to do it again? No, you don't. Once you've signed up, that's enough. Thank you again, everyone. Feel free to send me a message on Instagram or an email. This has been absolutely amazing. So nice that I'm actually considering doing one more before the end of the year, because it was really great. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification button to stay up to date with everything. Smash the like button, but don't hurt your paws. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next live, which I hope I can organize one very, very soon. Let's see.